Hello everyone. I'd like to show you a trick for reading music that simplifies it, and I hope it makes it very easy for you to understand what I'm saying. When you look at the keyboard and you have a group of two black keys, C is the note just to the left of that group of two black keys, so it's this note here. You can sink down in gently and just listen to it. Now, if you pass the next group up to this group of two, this is the next C up. And if you pass this group of two up to this group of two, this is the next C up. Similarly, if you go from middle C, which is in the middle of the piano, pass this group of three over to this note. This starts a group of two black keys and it's C. And if you move down here, this is C. Well, there's a pattern when you look at the staff that is very similar, but it's much more easy to understand it if you turn the whole thing this way. So I'm going to write them on that staff and let you see where they are. What's on this side, on the right side is treble clef, and on the left side is bass clef. So middle C is the note right in the middle. So I'll put a circle for that. It's right there. And on here, that's middle C. So when you're in the middle of the piano and you have a group of two black keys, as we do here, then this is C. And when you see that circle, whether you see it that way or whether you see it this way, that is middle C. So that's middle C there. Now, when we go to, I've got to hold it here to be able to move that arm. But when I rotate it and bring this up, I'm bringing it up now, bringing it up 2 spaces down from the top. That is the next C up. So that's what you see when I come on here. I came up to this C. So I come up to here and I put C in on there, sort of like that. And so if you would follow the ladder this way, that's the next C up. So middle C is this C here, middle of the piano, and the next circle we just did is this C. Now we're going to go up to the next C. So it's 2 more spaces up. So after we come from here, we're going to go up again. And it's 2 lines above the top staff. So it's all 2s. So we're going to put our ledger lines. We're going to have one of them here. And we're going to have one of them here. And so this is the next C up. So if I do it on this staff here, I turn my wheel and I go up, 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 up to this line, and that's the next C. So anytime you see a note up there, which is a note up there, that high one up there, you're going to go way up on the piano, up the ladder, to the right. So from middle C, you're going to go up to this C, for 2 spaces down from the top, and then you're going to go up to this C, 2 lines above the top staff, and that's that C. Anything else, they just use ledger lines up, or a little thing that says an octave higher, so that they can write it on notes lower down on the staff. So now we'll go the other direction. So if middle C is there, then the next C down below it is 2 spaces up from the bottom. So 2 spaces up from the bottom is here. So we put our C here, and then we've got that C. And on here, the C, below middle C, we've got to come back down now. So there's the clock saying it's 2 o'clock in the morning. So 2, everything's 2. So there's middle C. So now we go down to 2 spaces up from the bottom, and that's the next C below middle C. That's that C. So if I show it on here, middle C, it starts a group of 2 black keys. And the next C down is here. Starts a group of 2 black keys. So now if I go for the next one, it's 2 lines below the bass staff. So I have to go down to here, and have the circle like that. And then I've got the C, 2 C's down for middle C. So if middle C is here, then I gotta go past the 3 over to this group of 2, starts it, that's 1 C down, and then I go past 3 over to 2, and that's the next C down. So if you can get the picture like that for all your C's, then you always know if you're going up, you're going this way, and if you're going down, you're going that way. And you know your C's, so you've got a grid. So on here, we can go take this down to the low C, which is right there on the whole grand staff. So now you know all your C's. And when you read music, like something like this, then you're going, so you go middle C is that C. Now this is the note about halfway between this C and that C, so up C, 1 octave above, so it's the F. And you just memorize those notes, but then it goes by step. When it goes by a line to a space to a line to a space, it's going by step. If it went straight from the space to the space, it'd leave out the G. It'd skip. The G clef is that treble clef that you see there, and that's called a G clef because it circles around the G line, which is 2 lines up from the bottom, so 1, 2, so that note there, that's G. This is called the F clef down below middle C, like that F there, and it's 2 lines, it's 2 lines down. And so the big dot is on the F line, and that's called the F clef, or the bass clef. So the F, and now it goes line, 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 so that's, so you just see that it skipped a space to go there, and so it skipped 1 letter of the alphabet, skipped a space to go from that line to that line, and so it's 1 letter of the it goes from A up to C, then it skips the B, or B flat, because it's in the key of F, B flat. So reading is a matter of looking, first of all, where your skeleton of C's are, and then get the right note to begin, and then look between the notes. If it goes line, line, you've got to know to skip a note. Line, line, skip a note. And if it goes line, space, line, space, that kind of thing, then it's 1 note after another. If it goes up the ladder, you know by the grid that you have there to go up the ladder, going that to the right like that. So I hope that helps you to read music and look at it in a simple way. It helps. And always just remember the whole grid, and then you won't be in a panic when you look at the notes and try to memorize names of notes. You can almost play by number. I hope this helps.